This video is going to talk about the Honda distributor engines that is leaking, as well as a common engine oil leakage from the engine area. So firstly, I will just talk about several areas that are common to have a leak when the car is getting old. The first one will be the valve cover itself. So the gasket will harden after maybe like 10 years or so. So around the edge of the cover, below the cover, there will be some visible oil leak that you could see, like in this area, you will see some oil leakage that a specific area. So that is the time that you need to remove the valve cover and replace it with a new gasket. Number two common area will be this cap. So this is a plastic cap that has an O-ring. Again, the O-ring will get degraded after about 10 years or so. So you can get a new cap, or just replace the O-ring, or remove the cap and seal it with some gasket maker, and that will also stop the leak. Then the third area will be the spark ignition spark distribution unit itself. So this unit has two seals, which typically people talk about the external seal that is towards the engine end. And there's another internal seal that is inside the distributor itself. So over here I have a bag of two of the seal. Towards the right will be the internal O-ring seal, and towards the left that will be the internal seal. So the right is a regular O-ring, whereas the left part is a special seal that towards the other side there is a spring that is pressing the seal towards the metal part. So let's talk about how to detect the leakage. So just want to talk about the valve cover gasket. How do you see there is a leakage? And let's talk about this cap. So to detect the leak on this cap is pretty much you touch the bottom side of it and you will see some oil residues. So if you do, then this is the time to seal that, either the O-ring or gasket maker. Next, talk about the distributor unit itself. So if it's the external seal that is leaking, then you touch the bottom of it, that is towards the engine side of it, about where the bolt located, a little bit under it. Then you should see some oil from it, and so that is the external seal that is leaking. If it's the internal seal that is leaking, then you touch you should see a oil leaking from here, and now I put a container below it to catch the oil. So this is one way that you can use to detect it. Either you touch the bottom part of the black plastic cap, or you put something below it, and you will see some oil residues falling out from there. So this is the most common engine oil leak for the Honda series, which is using the spark distribution from late 1980s until maybe beginning of year 2000. So whichever model they're using, the distributor will have this problem. And for the seal, so this both of the O-ring and seal is compatible from the 1980s until year 2000. So you can get anyone from any of the Honda car. It doesn't need to be specifically like a Civic or CRV or Accord, as the dimension of those two to gasket and seal is the same. That's all for this video.